Metallic black on metallic black.
This one. Got it here.
That'll be the one.
Patrol, can I get an ambulance on road please? I've got one down, multiple gunshot wounds. Tango Victor 30, can I have LFB on road please? I have Brigadier here. Tango Victor 30, can I have a registration check please on Labour Place? Hello guys, it's Mr. Vanguard again. We're going to be going out on a patrol with a Great British Roleplay. Yeah, it's going to be the second one. I've now got IPP, so hopefully we get some pursuits. That's your initial pursuit training, so yeah, head out and see what we get. Do the vehicle check, make sure there's no damage. Yep, don't look like any damage. We'll get indicators sorted. Left indicator's fine. Right indicator's fine. Hazards. Yep, and then blues. Rear reds. Right, you're free to go.
02, I've got someone aiming a gun at me. There's a pier.
You want me to Delta 110, where's that?
Tango Indy 2 responding.
They'll pier a pier.
Yeah, you can show me responding.
Delta Charlie 2 to control, are you requiring any additionals on that?
Yeah, please.
Proceed.
Romeo Delta 110, you've got myself and Foxtrot India going.
Immediate talk through, we've got a fully automatic pistol by the looks of it with a drum magazine. If you're not armed, I need more AFO units. ASAP. If any non-armed unit can get containment on, please. Block the pier, I need all the pathways also blocked, leading anywhere from the pier. It's going to be on the building with the British flag. Last scene. British flag flying.
Yeah, Romeo Delta 110, I'll get the left side of the pier.
Received, just make sure you're in some hard cover. I don't want anyone getting shot. They are both armed, please.
Yeah, received.
Yeah, one's aiming at me now.
Foxtrot India 2, be advised, Delta Charlie 2 is on the way, I am armed.
Received.
Right, we'll just keep recording on, so everyone can get you.
Estimation 1 minute out.
110 on
Yeah,
code 6.
Two suspects are both still on the roof. I'm by the back side at this time. Engagement at this time, however I can see them, one aiming a gun at me.
Know what they're armed with?
I believe a automatic pistol, however I can't confirm, but one does have a drum magazine.
Received. Just trying to get eyes on their position, if you could just repeat where you saw them last.
So they're situated by a ventilation unit just beyond, oh stand by, they're crawling off on foot. Back of the alley that I'm at now. Inside what appears to be a bus stop, they're both around the back, aiming a weapon at me. Right side, if you can move off onto the alley on your right. We'll pinch you.
Received, moving up.
Main road is blocked up if they're trying to escape in vehicle that way.
Advise, I do have the black vehicle right in front of me.
One, they're both in there. Thanks, you good? Officer down, units respond. Two suspects down, respond ASAP. Let's move them.
Is that Cleo and I'm moving?
Right, units here, move in, get cuffs on them, get them searched, remove firearms. They're both going to be under arrest for attempted murder.
Right, you're under arrest for attempted murder. You do not have to say
Right,
anything.
you're going to be under arrest for attempted murder. Do not have to say anything but name the offence. If you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court, anything you do say may be given in evidence. It's going to be necessary for prompt and effective investigation to prevent any further harm. I'm just going to do a search on you. We got a med kit coming for you. Right, you're going to be further under arrest for possession with intent to supply Class A as well. Anything down there?
No, it's not showing anything.
110, we got an ETA for the ambulance. Jack Walker, you're also further under arrest for 2 outstanding warrants as well you've got against you.
Go ahead.
Back in here.
Just to let you know, my 112 is also going to be arrested for a multitude of other offences. It's a Jack Walker with 2 outstanding warrants.
Receive. Lovely work.
For neither.
Right, buddy, ambulance is here. And get you checked out. Hello, are you
Charlie
okay?
2 to control. If we've got any sirens on the vehicles, can we turn them off, please?
Yeah, I got a call down here.
Yeah, so you've got 2. This lad here who's floating.
This one here, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can deal with that now.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you want me to put additional cones down covering this bit, yeah?
That's a negative. I think we're okay. We've contained the scene. We've got the cones up there. It's just keeping eyes on that road coming in, just in case. What I'll need is Romeo Delta 110. If you can grab one of them, and Tango Tango India 2. If you could grab one as well. Let's take them into the back of the van, the ambulance. We'll need one person in the ambulance carrying, potentially one carrying in the police vehicle as well. And then yeah, we'll give an escort. Foxtrot India 1. If you lead the way, I'll follow behind as well. Yep, all good. Keanu, you'll stick with me as well. We'll be at the rear. Doc, are you able to check over my colleague as well? He did take a few hits.
Yeah, what's his name?
Just there. He's just over there, but are we able to do that at hospital?
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah, will
fine
you make
for
it?
hospital.
Charlie 2, just be advised. Delta Charlie 2 to control, be advised. I am just needing to clean up the cars that have been left here, so I will be there as soon as possible.
All received.
Can I request a speed up, please? Because he's unresponsive.
Yes, go ahead. If we pick up the speed, Lucas, you lead on that, mate.
So we're just waiting to see if they pull through then. I think one of them's okay, but the other one isn't. Potentially. Is he still in surgery? I'm not too sure.
He's in that next room there. Just
Right.
being monitored.
Yeah.
At this moment in time, Mr. Jenk is awake. He's stabilised, and once the NHS or paramedic signs him off, then we will be taking him into custody.
Yeah.
Further questioning. In terms of Mr. Walker, I'm not really too sure. I'll have to speak to Chief on that, just to see how that goes, and the outcome of how he is.
So I'm gonna have to leave that on for 5 minutes. So, but it looks like you, from the X-rays, you're paralysed from the waist down, and you're gonna need physical therapy for speaking. Obviously, we'll be able to get your speech back, but it's gonna take a long time. So I've got some sad news to tell you, sir, but you're going to be in a wheelchair for the rest of your life. Yeah, and currently he had a bleed on the brain, and he's got no speech at the moment at all.
Who? Jenk?
Jack.
Jack, right, okay. Yep.
He's going to have to be coming back, but book a meeting with Jackie every week there for speech, like therapy, and we're going to try and get his speech back. But obviously, currently at the moment is paralysed. I'm hoping he can get feel back in the bottom of his body in the future, but currently going to be in a wheelchair for like until we can get the feel back. So probably 2 to 3 hours, maybe.
Well, he's once he's stable, we'll still have to process him. What's occurred tonight. And yeah, I'll have to speak to Chief on that and see what we can.
I just don't really know what to do because he needs to be in a wheelchair, but obviously you need to do your stuff.
Well, if people still commit crimes in a wheelchair and everything else, then it is what it is. It's the law, right? Obviously, that
Is
was
it
the
possible for you to do what you can do while he's in a wheelchair?
Well, yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah, the police station has the facilities for him to get down into custody and stuff, but yeah, we'll just have to.
That's going to be just about 10 minutes ago.
Yep, so 21:45.
Yeah.
Arrest location.
That's going to be up at Del Perro Pier.
Perfect. And the offences that caused him to be arrested.
So initially you've got attempted murder, however it has to go on as
Could you calm it
GBH.
down there for me?
You've got attempted murder, only goes down as GBH on the system though, which is the initial, and then a Section 1 firearm without a licence, which again is the initial.
This could be bad.
When I've had a look over on our systems, there's 2 active warrants for him, which include a multitude of offences, so I'll list them off if you want.
Yes, please.
So you'll have 3 times assault occasioning grievous bodily harm with intent, so GBH.
Mr. Walker,
You've got,
please stop.
again, a Section 1 firearm offence, so having that without a licence, possessing an offensive weapon, failing to stop for a uniformed officer, escaping, possession with intent to supply Class A, and they get lost here, speeding, failed to stop, driving without due care or attention, and then I don't know if I included it, assault emergency worker as well. Are you happy with those charges? So you've got prompt and effective. His solicitor's here, so it's going to be through way of question, through an interview, to prevent disappearance with the 2 active warrants, and then to prevent any further harm with the assaults and possessing offensive weapons, drugs, and firearm.
Right. Oh, good. Thank you. Mr. Walker, I am authorising your detention so that the offences listed can be investigated and that you can be interviewed. Whilst in custody, you have the right and entitlement to the following: free and independent legal advice, having someone inform where you are, to look at the rules that govern police procedures, food and drink. Is there any of them you'd like to request now?
No.
Okay, so first one, Mr. Walker, is your English your first language?
You're dangerous.
What should I say, Jeff?
Yes.
Yes.
What is your full name?
Jeff?
Jack Walker.
And your date of birth?
9th of September 2004.
And what is your gender?
Jeff?
You are a male.
Yeah, could we do, before we do that, I know it's going to be a bit awkward, could I talk to the solicitor without you two here? Just to disclose any information, then you can best inform your client.
I just want to make sure. Right, you stay near me then, Mr. Walker, if you want, and if you guys step outside.
Yeah, I think we'll have to go upstairs, possibly, or just into the foyer up there.
No problem. Lead the way.
No worries.
Yep.
You alright?
Hello.
Yeah, okay, that.
Oh yeah, how you getting on, mate?
Good,
Pretty
thank you.
Man. I'm just gonna tag along, see what's going on.
After you.
To you, Mr. Gibbs, go on.
Oh, thank you. Ladies first, I see. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
Mr. Walker, please don't do that.
Are you responsible for any of what you've been charged for?
Tonight stuff, yeah.
Tonight, okay. That's fine. So Do you want to tell me what stuff that is? Obviously, tonight was we'll go through it. You were found with crack on you. There were 49 wraps. A gun, which you don't have a license for, that were Glock 17. And then GBH, normally it would be attempt murder, but the system doesn't allow it. That's against a firearms officer who was on scene. Has said that you've discharged rounds towards him. Him fearing for his life, he's shot back and obviously wounded yourself. Would you say that sounds about right?
Well, there was 2 coppers I shot.
2 coppers. Yeah, they got the 1 GBH because I think there was an issue. The other stuff, so you had 2 active warrants. What do you know about them?
I don't.
You don't know about them?
I don't know anything about them, I just know I got them.
Okay, so the first time you've sort of come to our attention is on Legion. It said you were driving a green Mercedes, and in that Mercedes was you, and then your friend, who's also been arrested, was in the car with you. Shots have been fired from that vehicle. It's failed to stop for police. The shots are towards police. That's where the initial charges come from. Then there's a second time, so I think it's a day after you get arrested, and you're injured, so you have to go to hospital. On the way to hospital, there's been a few civs, a few other people who have been trying to get in the officer's way. They've pulled firearms out and managed to get you away from that officer. Would you know anything about that?
No.
No, okay. Do you have a weapons permit?
No.
What's that, sorry?
No.
Why do you have the gun on you? Some people might say it's like protection, or why do you carry it?
Protection.
Protection, okay. Is there anybody we should know about who's threatening you?
No. Just in case, innit?
How do you know Shane Jenk?
It's just a friend of a friend.
Disregard latest vehicle theft, it's just my own vehicle.
Do you know if Shane Jenk carries guns?
Never seen him with one.
Okay. Have you ever tried to injure an officer before today?
Oh well, if you look at my record, you can see yes I have.
You have, okay. So would you say that you have sort of a aggressive manner towards police?
It's not towards police specifically.
Okay. Fine. I do appreciate you admitting those. That'd be possession with intent to supply, Class A, GBH with intent, and possessing a firearm, the Section 1 firearm as it would. The other charges, I think that the evidence isn't there, particularly, and we need to do more work to prove it. So initially, I think that the charges should be for today. That's all captured on body worn, and the stuff's been found on you and recovered. The 2 warrants, I think it would be worth you get bailed for them, so you still serve your time for the charges, what we've got today, so it'll be a lesser sentence, but then you'll be bailed back so that the police can do their own work and look at evidence, and if there is evidence there, then you'll be called back in to look at those charges.
Okay.
Does that sound agreeable?
Sorry to interrupt, but as for the possession with the intent to supply, what my client here may or may not remember due to his severe head injury is that he is a recovering crack addict, therefore that is for strictly personal use. He has told me over the past few days that he feels himself starting to slip. Sadly, on this occasion, he's slipped beyond the edge of the cliff, and he is beginning to fall down that bumpy road again. So I request that you drop the possession with intent to supply.
We can change that over to just possession.
I don't know, I wouldn't agree with the...
What was the quantity that he had on him?
49.
That is rather a lot.
It is a lot for personal use.
He was an addict. Whether or not you've had some kind of addict in your families.
You okay, Jack? Do you need some water or?
See, now this is his addiction starting to kick in, so he's going to need a fix, or at least go back to rehab.
Okay.
PC Smith, we can go with the possession, take away the intent to supply on this case. I'll do that more than anything out of time served while she's been down here.
Yeah, I suppose that
off.
is reasonable. The other charges from today, though, he has admitted to.
Okay, so what would that be in total then? Can you work that out for me?
I'll have a look.
Ready to check. Foxtrot India 2, Foxtrot India 1, I'm just down the road from you.
And I heard you talking about a bail. So how much bail would we be talking? So I can contact his family and see about whether or not they're willing to post his bail.
No, so so how I mean is the charges that he gets today, he would have to serve. Now, once he comes out of jail, he's bailed for those offences, so that they're getting investigated, if you would, as there's insufficient evidence to charge at this time. The police need to go away and do some work to see if that evidence is there. If it isn't, we'll notify him that the charges for them are dropped. If there is more, he'll have to be called back in for it. And this is in relation to the 2 warrants.
Okay, so what time are we looking at him serving?
Right, yeah, I was just getting that up.
Sorry, it's my fault, I distracted you.
No, it's fine.
I'm good at that.
Mr. Gibbs, you're doing what you meant to do. Asking all the questions that you should be asking.
Possession of controlled drug. A. Not intent supply. And then GBH with intent. And Section 1 firearm. Sorry, they just you have to keep scrolling up and down when you're on. So, initially, you were looking at, I believe it were 80. And the fine was what?
I was.
I think you said 90 odd days.
Well, I know what the charges are, pretty much the same as what
Have a lovely time, Mr. Walker.
Walker's just got, so...
Right, if you can stand on the right hand side
Mr. Jenk, don't do anything stupid and you're going to learn to live to regret.
Mr. Jenk, stand on the right. Thank you. $22 months, sorry.
So we're going to put all this evidence we've got back away. The drugs, we'll put it here. Gun storage, cool. Put the knife in here as well. That should be sorted.
Different way round.
Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. Oh no, maybe not.
No.
I think you just need a bit of a love tap. That's the best we're gonna get, I think.
I'm gonna ramble on.
Oh,
You're gonna sit on it.
You know, from this angle, it kind of looks like. I know you've paralysed, but it kind of looks like you're pissing your wheelchair. Mate, all over the floor.
Get out a minute, and I'll repair it quickly. Oh.
Mate, the toilet's through there.
I don't know how, but I'm dead.
Oh no.